Hi, my name is Nathaniel Smith, and this is The Legend of Chef Chef. This is my third full game. It was created by me and two other programmers and an artist for my Intro to Video Game Design class. The Legend of Chef Chef is a top-down 2D action-adventure game made with SDL2 and coded in Python. The game, all the in-game art is original work. The Legend of Chef Chef follows a chef named Chef as he delves into the depths of his kitchen, fighting against a mysterious army of rats and other creatures. It features a coherent storyline with some rough cutscenes and even a little bit of voice acting. A responsive melee combat, 5 levels, 2 bosses, 4 different weapons, some power-ups, light effects, intelligent pathfinding, and all of this is created from scratch. I was the primary contributor to the AI for the first boss, camera shaking effects, game balancing, item drops, and rendering, and I also created from scratch the lighting effects, combat system, and the enemy AI and pathfinding. So, this is the Legend of Chef Chef. You can use arrow keys or you can use the mouse. We have a high score menu, option menu, volume thing that works, brightness that actually works, as well as a control screen. So let's jump into the game.
Get after you, dirty rat.
So this is Chef Chef. As you can see right now, he cannot attack the rats because he doesn't have a weapon. And he's really in trouble because those rats will follow him. See, here we picked up the ladles, which is the first weapon you have. And I'll kill these rats. And so... So here he picked up a tomato, which is a, it's your life. So I wanted the combat to be responsive and feel satisfying when you hit an enemy. I wanted you to really feel it when you get hit. When you attack, you use up some of your energy, as you see in the pizza in the top right corner. As you can see, the enemies do follow you and will go around obstacles to find you. You can run away from them, and eventually they'll stop following you. If I go over here, they won't be able to see me, and they'll just stop and move around randomly. But if they see you, they will run at you quite quickly. They use a A-star pathfinding algorithm, which is very efficient. And I guess let's just keep playing. Right here, I'm going to grab a carrot, which is very important, as you'll see later, because the other areas of the game are quite dark. Oops. The exit is in the upper right corner, but as you can see, you can't proceed until you find a key. The cabinets next to the stairs can be opened, and you can find useful items in there occasionally. But the drops are random. But you can also find the key in the upper left-hand corner where you started out. And then you can proceed to level 2. This is level 2.
Yes, the carrot, let me see.
See, this level is very dark. So in this one, you really do need to have the carrot, because otherwise, if you don't have it, like this, it's very dark. It's very hard to see. See, with the carrots, also enemies will be lighting up, whereas if you don't have that, you don't have that ability, and so it gets very useful, especially because in a lot of these levels you have to kill all the enemies in order to progress. See, this right here is a baking soda and vinegar bomb, which we're introducing at this point because it gets very useful in the next level. So I'll show off how to use it. You lay it down, and then you detonate it, basically. Yeah, I will skip ahead once I have killed all the enemies. So right here is a weapon upgrade. These are the cheese graters, and they do twice as much damage as the normal ladles do. I guess I can also take this opportunity to show off the pause menu. Everything works. So now that I have killed all the rats in this level, we will go to level 3. So this is the third level. This is the level with the first boss. I programmed the behavior for the boss. Yeah, so what it does is it will pivot across this opening right here, and it will shoot attacks at you, or if you get too close to it, it will use a melee attack. The purple attack you see right there is it's just a wave of energy, and if you touch it, it hurts you. And occasionally, it will also throw a green rat at you, a green glowing rat that will, when touched, explode. Oh, that's really boxing me in here. These, when you touch them, they explode. And so, you don't want to get hit by that. So, how do you defeat this boss? Well, you can melee it, but as you see, it only does one little cheese thing of damage, or two if you have the weapon upgrade. Let's give myself some more health. So, what you can do is you can use the baking soda vinegar bomb that you picked up in the level before against it. And if you try that out, you can see that it is pretty effective. However, again, you have to get within its melee range. And what happens if you use up all your bombs before you kill it? Well, what else explodes in here? These rats explode. If you attack them, you pick up a bomb, and they drop a bomb, and then you use that on the boss if he doesn't run away from it. And then once you do that, there, you kill the boss. Yeah, there you go. That's my boss that I made. So this is level 4. And this level, I think, is the best level to show off the fact that you really need to have the carrot, because you can see your vision in this without the carrot is quite limited. But when you have the carrot, you see that the enemies are lit up, and also the blue pipes, which drop items for you, except that one didn't, I guess, those are also lit up. And this level also introduces the knives. Using the knives with the WASD keys, you can throw knives at enemies. However, as you see, it uses up your energy. See, the goal of this level is not only to kill all the rats, but you also have to close all of those red pipes, because those red pipes are constantly spawning enemies. So you have to go around and use the various weapons and tools you've picked up to close all of these pipes and then finish the level. I will fast forward through that part. See, right here there is a lot of enemies, and I don't think I can kill them all at once. So I know that if I use bombs, I can kill a lot of them at once. So the game is teaching you to use the tools effectively, because there aren't that many bombs in the entire game, and they're very useful in these circumstances. See, right here, there is a large amount of rats, and they're constantly spawning. I can't kill them, definitely. So what I can do is I can place a bomb, and then there you go. The game has ways of rewarding players for playing intelligently. So this is level 5. This is the final level. In this level you fight an angry food critic whose reputation you ruined. This boss has 2 forms. Both forms spawn rats and cannot be hurt with melee damage. In the first form, the boss throws fireballs at you, and these fireballs follow you. Now, the only way to get rid of these fireballs is to have them collide with each other, which makes them explode, and that will damage you and also any rat close to the explosion, and also the boss itself. However, once you hurt the boss enough, it will transform into his second form, and I'll just do that. I'll fast forward. See, now the boss is transforming into his second form, which is a giant meatball. So whereas in the previous form, a knife will only spawn one fireball at you, in this form, if you throw a knife at the boss, 4 fireballs will go and try to hit you, although they do not follow you. However, you can use this to your advantage, because when the fireballs hit each other, they cause damage to the boss if it's close enough to the explosion. So you can use that to your advantage by luring the boss into its own fireballs, or you can use explosives. Like this. Here the boss is about to die. There you go. So now the boss is gonna die. There you go. You won the game. So that is the Legend of Chef Chef. Thank you for watching.